guys, so today I have my husband Gino with me because we are gonna look back at STIM. So right now we are done with doing all the injections for the egg retrieval, and we just wanted to talk about our journey up until this point, doing IVF. And I'm gonna be honest, it was a really difficult journey for me, and it still really is. I'm gonna can you grab me a tissue or just a paper towel? I know I'm gonna cry. I've been crying for the past, like, I don't know how long. It's been a really difficult journey, and I wanted to have my husband in this with me because IVF is not a journey that the woman goes on by themselves. It's like their partner is also going through everything. They're seeing the emotional side of it. I mean, I was lucky enough that I had my husband with me throughout the entire thing, like every single day. He was just in charge of my injections. The partners play a really big role in IVF. So I made a really short video, like, okay, 7 minutes isn't short, but it's just like our journey of injections. So we're gonna take a look at it. You guys can see like our reactions, and then we also did kind of want to talk about everything in detail after that. So let's watch. Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's bright. Well, it wasn't such a great morning for me because I couldn't sleep well. I think I'm having anxiety about starting this. I still have anxiety. I don't think I realized how bad it was. I'm feeling like, what if I do all of this and the result isn't good? That ice helps. The only ice I have are huge, but they say the icing on the spot helps. Oh my god, it stunk so bad. Shocked. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Were you like shaking?
You know, there's a good chance I was shaking.
Probably, but I just think it just. And we're gonna pick up my grandma, take her to my aunt's, and I want to tell my grandma that I started IVF. Yeah, I don't know how she's gonna react. I think she gets sad every time I tell her, but yeah, let's go pick my grandma up.
What she said?
No, she's actually a lot better than I expected. Are you happy? 할머니? 저 오늘 시험관 시작했어요. 할머니 나 들렸어요? 나 오늘 시험관 시작했어요. 시험관 시작했다고.
그랬어?
네, 주사 오늘부터 놓기 시작했어요.
She's now understanding.
시험관.
언제부터 해?
오늘부터 주사 놓기 시작했어요.
오늘부터 시작해.
네.
I don't think you realize it's very hard to hear in the back seat.
Oh, isn't it?
Because you're always in the front, so you don't know.
Oh.
When you're in the back,
지금 할머니랑 앤지랑 픽업 해가지고 지금 해운이번에 가는 중이야. 주사 많이 아파요. 그래서 2주 동안 그렇게 하고 그 다음에 수술하러 가요. 난자 채취하는 거.
아이고야, 내가 힘들어 한번 넣어라. 나 봐야 부모 공을 하는 거. 알아봐라 그런 거예요. 이러나 저러나. 모두 그저 하나님 권한 안에 있으니까.
네.
brother trying to touch the needle.
I don't know why I have my shoes in there. Shower again. For tomorrow?
You're gonna be here tomorrow?
Yeah. She looks very worried. Oh, really? I was always worried. Our hairs are a mess.
thought at some point it would get easier, but
Ooh.
oh, this was the too flawless to get around. Oh, 수고했어요.
That was it's the worst.
너무 힘주지 마세요. 이제 릴렉스 하세요.
It's my mom.
릴렉스, 릴렉스.
I can see all the red dots. Going in for our weekend appointment. Hopefully I have more eggs and
This is the Sunday one.
yeah, the last
There we go.
ultrasound so that we're ready and I can finish these injections. Do you agree with that, sir?
Yeah.
I want to be done. We're on day 11 today, so hopefully I don't think it'll be today, but hopefully tomorrow will be the last day. Okay, let's go.
I think this was the hardest thing. Are you doing it? Funny seeing my expression. Well done.
Why did you not warn me? Why would you not
You still
tell
regret
me?
that? Me not telling you.
A little bit.
Really?
I was shocked because I moved. Tell me.
You would have tensed up. Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Does it still hurt?
Trying to feel it.
How
Oh.
do you feel it now? I feel like you should like taking a seat or something.
But what were your feelings watching this video?
I think it was harder watching like the whole compilation of everything. I think when you look at it from like a day-to-day perspective, you know, it's just like you take it a day at a time. But watching the span of like the whole like 12 days, I think that was a little bit harder for me.
It wasn't even everything because I forgot to film or like it didn't record or whatever. But I mean, it was the vast majority of our injections. So I think normally my hospital's protocol is like 8 to 12 days. And I remember we were in Seattle when I got like the entire PowerPoint and pamphlet about like how the schedule's gonna look. And then I saw, oh, it might only be 8 days. I was like, I hope I'm on the 8-day side. And like I was on the complete opposite spectrum where I needed to go the max amount.
I still remember where we were, what time it was and everything.
I remember exactly how I felt. I was very like, it just, everything felt so heavy on me. Yeah, I'm very thankful you took care of all the injections. For those of you guys that are doing it yourselves, like I don't know how you guys do it. I was definitely afraid of shots until now. Even getting a flu shot, I was like, ah! I just never reacted well to injections and needles, even though I was a pharmacist, so I had to giving injections is okay.
Giving is different.
I just hated receiving it.
Receiving is a whole nother story.
Yeah, but I mean, not saying that it's not scary anymore, but I feel like I'm a lot better because I'm getting stuck every other day here, stuck every other day here.
No, every day, twice a day.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah.
every
This,
other day.
this is every other day with my blood work. Yeah, I feel like I grew a lot from this journey, but then I feel like I felt a lot of myself like break down from this, like my mental health. Because I always thought that I was very strong mentally, and I think I'm realizing that I'm not. And I feel like I'm going through so many, like, not anxiety attacks, but I just like get so anxious throughout the day out of nowhere. Like I can be like great one day and the next day I'm like so depressed, so down. And yeah, I mean, it's to a point where I'm kind of like, maybe I should seek a therapist. With my insurance side, I have a case nurse and I have a meeting with her next week about how everything's going. So I think I'm gonna tell her, I don't know if I'm coping with this well. Like I think I need to seek professional help because I thought I was strong, but I'm realizing I'm not. Yeah.
I think for sure, like the toll of it makes it a lot more difficult over time. I think it's one of those things where after you finished it all, you look back and you're like, wow, like that was actually really tough, and that was like an emotional roller coaster, especially with like, when we thought the last day of our injections, we were like super excited, and then the next day we go in for the appointment, and like, oh, actually you guys have to like one more cycle of this, and we're like, what? I thought we were done with this, and I think that made it even harder at the very end. Just be like, here we go again. And it was like a huge up, and we're like, oh, we're so done, and it hit us pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was the worst day for me. Like when I heard we had to do like one more set, I was like, I thought they told us we were done.
How was it for you, like watching me? Because like I had side effects. Like I was very nauseous. I had zero appetite, and I was bruised and marks everywhere on my stomach, and I was upset about that. But like, how did you feel seeing me and like giving me the shots?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard because I think on my perspective, I can't do anything. Like, we were joking around because I like kind of felt her symptoms.
He was having sympathy pains for me. He was the one getting bloated.
Yeah, so there were like random days where I'd wake up just feeling like bloated for no reason.
And
Like,
nauseous.
yeah, there was like some work days where I was like, man, I cannot believe like this is what people feel like, and I'm pretty sure this was only like a fraction of it. So I think that made me like a lot more sympathetic towards what Angie was feeling. But yeah, at certain points it was kind of like feeling a little helpless because, you know, I'm giving the shots, but I can't take any of the pain away. I can't get the shots myself. I was telling her, like, you know, if I could, I would, but yeah, it was hard for me to watch. And I think it was actually even harder to watch the video too, because when I was giving the shots, I was just focused on her like belly area and all that stuff. But then watching the video, I can see like your reaction from your face and like the pain and all that stuff. So I think that made it harder. Because I wasn't like putting it in like watching your face to do it. I was just like focused on this to make sure I don't mess it up, and you know, try my best to like put it in smoothly, take it out smoothly, you know, hopefully there's no blood, all that stuff. But yeah, watching her face was definitely, it made it harder for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you know, at the end of the day, I feel like some people just gotta do this to get to where they want to be. I think a lot of the times my feelings after the shots and how I was feeling after that was like, why do I have to go to this extent? Like a little bit of like a why me moment. I mean, the people that can get pregnant naturally, you guys are so blessed. Like you don't even know how blessed you are, because it really sucks. And then for those that went through what I am going through, or will go through it, or are going through it, like you guys are so strong, because it's such a difficult road. And I don't think there's one person that would ever say that IVF is easy. I remember on the last video I said, I don't know, I haven't decided like what's harder, this or like something else in my life. Like I, hands down now, after I've been through all the IVF stimulation hormone therapy, this is the hardest. There's just so many steps that you need to get through, and every step of the way is just waiting game. Like pregnancy in itself was like a 4-week waiting game. This is like a 2-month waiting game, and it's just so difficult. I really didn't think anything could break me down mentally, but this has. So I mean, IVF is the hardest thing that I've ever gone through. You guys are so strong for doing this, seriously. Anything else we should talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could talk to the husbands or partners out there who have to help out with this. I think the important thing is just to be emotionally there. I think it's easy to kind of think of this whole process and kind of get either like numb to it or just be like, okay, it's just day 6 of injections, whatever, and just kind of put it in. But thinking about each day as like a new day, to be like, okay, this is something they have to experience all over again. It's not just feeling that they're getting used to it. It wasn't like oh yeah, like by day 10 I'm kind of used to it. I'm kind of getting through the flow and all that stuff. It was hard every single day, from day 1 to day 12. Yeah, so just being patient, being emotionally supportive, being understanding. I think people should be doing that already, but they should be like to another level. What do you think? Was I very patient, understanding?
Very patient, because I feel like my emotions, my hormones were like this, which made my mood like this.
Yeah, that's something they can't control, like the hormone part. It's like, yeah, even if they don't want to feel certain ways, they're just going to, and you just kind of have to
I feel like you dealt with
roll
me
with it.
Overall, I feel like everything about me changed. I worked out even harder during these weeks, and yeah, a lot of things were changing, and I feel like your partner's support is everything in this. You guys saw a little bit of what our journey has been. If you guys have any questions or comments or words of encouragement, please make sure to leave it down below. And as always, if you don't want to leave it for the public to see, you can DM me or email me separately. We will be back with our egg retrieval video for the next one, which isn't going to be next week, but it's going to be coming up real soon. So please pray for us that it brings good results. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.